everyone. My name is Justine Ju. I'm the Senior Associate for STEM Education at the Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities and the Project Associate for the Aspire Alliance, which is an NSF Includes grant dedicated to helping universities and colleges cultivate a more diverse and inclusive STEM faculty that will attract greater numbers of underrepresented students into STEM fields and enhance their success. And today we'll be hearing from the National Change Initiative's co-leads on the introduction of the new inclusive professional framework and a little preview of activities and what we can expect moving forward. So Robin and Don, welcome. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure, thanks, Justine. I'm Robin Greenler, and I am a co-lead of the National Change Team of the Aspire Alliance that Justine referenced, along with Don, Gillian Daniel. And I'm also the Assistant Director of CERTL, the Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning, and working on several projects that seek to increase the diversity and equity of students and student experiences and faculty at higher education institutions.
Thanks, Robin. I'm Don Gillian Daniel, also at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where I am the Director of Inclusive Teaching Programming. And I co-lead National Change Initiative with Robin as part of Aspire, and I'm similarly part of a number of different National Science Foundation funded projects that aim to increase equity and diversity in higher education.
Great. Thanks, Don and Robin. So we can just dive right in here. Can you please tell us what is the Inclusive Professional Framework, IPF for short? Can you tell us what it is and why is this important and valuable?
Sure, I'll start out with just a little bit of background. So in the Includes Planning Grant, we were doing some research into what we thought were really key faculty roles that would increase inclusivity and inclusive practices for faculty in their teaching, in their advising, and in their research mentoring. And we were looking at the skills that underlay all of those three roles. And what we found was pretty exciting. We started to see a pattern that there were really some central areas of proficiency that were foundational to all of those different roles. And so that was the beginning of the Inclusive Professional Framework, as we started to say, but maybe there's a small set of transferable skills that faculty can use in all of their different roles that they encounter on a daily basis. So we thought it was very interesting, and there was a lot of potential in the idea that some common skills could help faculty be more equitable in their practices throughout their various roles. Don, I wonder if you want to talk a little bit more about why we thought that had really a lot of potential.
Thanks, Robin. Well, with the COVID pandemic and the focus on social equity and racial equity over the last year, having a set of skills that faculty can use in more than one place really seems to be an important thing to emphasize right now. So for faculty who need to teach online and do so with equity and inclusion in mind, if they can learn skills in that space that they can transfer to spaces of advising with their students or mentoring in a research setting, even to being a leader within their department or a good colleague in those spaces, having that set of skills that applies across all of those different roles really seems like a valuable thing, especially in this period that we're in.
These three kind of common areas of proficiency we have, in short, looked at as identity, which is understanding of one's own identity and student identity or other identity. Intercultural, which is really an understanding of the context that we all live in, and the cultures and different cultural perspectives that we carry, and what are the biases and assumptions and understandings that are with that. And then the third one is relational or communication. So how do we build relationships with those intercultural and identity understandings as an underpinning?
Great, thank you. And I know that's just like a brief interview. We could go on more, but maybe can you give us a preview of what kinds of activities and programming we can expect from the National Changes Inclusive Professional Framework, and what can we look forward to?
Sure. Well, we've used the framework as a foundation for Aspire's Equity to Action Professional Development Series, which has been running since last fall. We are offering a summer institute this year in June, and the institute will be grounded in the domains and give faculty and faculty developers an opportunity to explore what practice looks like across the variety of faculty roles that we've been mentioning. We're doing some writing in this space as well, and we have more information up on our website, which you can access with the information we're providing you with here. So we're really looking forward to engaging others around discussion of the inclusive professional framework and looking for ways to expand our and their understanding of it.
One of the things that has come up has been, as we've talked to various people, we found that this inclusive professional framework for faculty might have some legs in some other places, like an inclusive professional framework in other contexts like K-12 education or professional societies. And we're just beginning some conversations with some various people around that, but that's an exciting place this might go.
Thank you, Robin and Dawn. We look forward to our continued work with the National Change Team and engaging with the IPF. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Justine.
Thank you.